It's Salvaje, and here's my review on the Easter egg launcher. It's available in the Save the World item shop for 2,800 gold. And some of you guys might be wondering, should I get it? Should I pass on it? Or should I use Salvaje's creator code? Well, the answer to that last question is yes. Use it. Star Wars bundle, Travis Scott bundle, Marvel bundle. Use my creator code and buy those bundles. Alright, let's get straight into the review. So, Easter egg launcher. It's a proximity launcher, and some people don't really like it because it's a proximity launcher. But the secret to this launcher is to not use it as a proximity launcher. As you guys are seeing in the gameplay in the background, I usually use this launcher at the close to somewhat medium ranges, and I basically just throw the eggs towards the husk. Because if the egg is thrown directly at a husk, the egg is going to explode. Yeah, it's called the Easter egg launcher. It throws eggs. It's really weird saying I'm gonna throw an egg to a husk. But anyways, let's get back into the review. This thing does really good damage. As you guys are seeing in the gameplay in the background, this is a power level 130 Easter egg launcher that does not have full legendary perks, and it is destroying these power level 140 huskies, which is why when it comes down to damage, this thing is disgusting. It's amazing. And if you're looking for a launcher that's going to be doing some nice consistent damage, and of course a launcher that you want to be more aggressive with on Destroy the Encampment mission, Eliminate and Collect missions, and Rescue the Survivor missions, this might be the launcher for you, because this launcher shines at the missions that I previously mentioned. When it comes down to defensive missions, the launcher can be a little bit sucky, right? Because of course the husks are going to be coming towards you. So unless you are using this launcher like really close to the husk to get the explosion instantly, you're not really going to get a lot of value out of the launcher. Like I said earlier, it is a proximity launcher, so you are going to be able to place eggs on the ground, and when the husks step on it or come close to it, the eggs are going to explode. But for the most part, I think that feature is completely dumb. And the reason for that is, it's because why would you do that? You're literally waiting for the husk to get close to an egg when you can just throw an egg on their face. This review is so weird. Throw an egg on the husk's face. Oh my goodness. But anyways, what I'm trying to say, guys, is that this is a really good, valuable launcher if you play with it aggressively. Also, sometimes you're going to miss a couple of eggs or so, and the eggs are going to be on the ground, which means that husk might spawn and they might trigger the eggs, which means that you're going to get value out of the eggs that you wasted. From my understanding, you can also only have 6 eggs active with this Easter egg launcher, so do make sure that you're not throwing 12 eggs on the ground thinking that all of those 12 eggs are going to explode. Again, from my understanding, only 6 eggs of the Easter egg launcher can be sort of active, I guess, when it comes down to the proximity. The Easter egg launcher also has a lot of impact, which means that when it comes down to crowd control, if a basic husk survives the explosion, he is going to get knocked back and you are going to get some breathing room. Something I forgot to mention when I did the first draft of the audio work is that this thing counters shielder husk, as you guys are seeing in the background, and it also counters refrigerator husk. If you shoot the Easter egg at a shielder husk, the explosion is going to start triggering affliction on the shielder husk, and that is going to cause the shielder husk to die. If you shoot the Easter egg launcher towards a refrigerator husk, the Aoe damage as well as the affliction from the explosion is going to start damaging the refrigerator husk, and therefore the refrigerator husk is going to get annihilated. That's why I personally think that this launcher is definitely a launcher worth investing on. If you have the extra gold, you might as well get it. If you're also a new Save the World player, you absolutely want to get this thing. Again, it does a lot of damage when it's not even full legendary perk, which means that at the early levels of gameplay, you're gonna get value out of this. If you don't have a pot shot, or you don't have other like really good AoE type launchers like the Santa's Little Helper or the Dam Buster, this thing is also going to be extremely helpful. Because in the Save the World endgame as well as the early game, there's not really a ton of launchers that can consistently deal with shielder husk and of course refrigerator husk as well. Oh, and did I forgot to mention that it does great damage to mist monsters as well? That's right. When it comes down to the star rating, I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5 stars. The only reason why I don't think it's a must-have, it's because if you have the pot shot or the mythic Storm King launcher, you don't really need it. Actually, you know what? I changed my mind. It is a 5 out of 5 stars because it's consistent at all levels of play, and the best part about this thing is that, again, you don't need full legendary perks to actually make the weapon be really effective and do a lot of damage. Which is why, for the recommended perks, I'm going to recommend reload speed and triple damage. I have reload speed on legendary, by the way, like that I can make sure that I'm being very consistent. The only con that this thing has is that it is going to waste a lot of ammo, but if you're an endgame player, ammo shouldn't really be an issue because you should have a lot of those resources at play. Unless you're a content creator and you're just wasting your resources non-stop because you're making all sorts of videos. I need adhesive resin and I need batteries. If anybody wants to hook me up, let me know. Also, if you like this video, your crush will text you back, and if you subscribe, you're gonna win the lottery. So subscribe already. Peace out.